ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती
Today we are talking about blue eye technology. It is a technology which is conducted by the research team of IBM in ARC Institute in California since 1977. The word blue in the blue eye technology stands for Bluetooth, which facilitates wireless communication. I stands for the eyes movements, which allow us to obtain a lot of interesting necessary information. Blue eye technology makes a computer to understand and sense human feelings and behavior, and also enable the computer to react according to the emotional levels. The basic thought behind this technology is to give the computer the human potential or the human power. We all have some perceptual skills that by we can understand each other's feelings. For example, we can understand one emotional state by analyzing his facial expression. Basically, by blue eye technology, computer can gain human power and intelligence. The purpose of blue eye technology is to give human power more abilities to a computer, such that the machines can naturally interact with human beings as we interact with each other. It uses most modern video cameras and microphones to identify the user actions through the use of sensory abilities. The machine can understand what a user wants, what she is looking for, and even realize her potential or physical emotional state. It is creating the computer that have the abilities to understand the perceptual power by recognizing their facial expression and react accordingly to them. Bluetooth technology is provided for the coordination and communication between the two units. We can adopt blue eye technology in all working places, where the operator attention is continually available. Blue eye technology system is the combination of hardware and software. First, the hardware parts consist of data acquisition unit, shortly DAU or DAU. Number 2, central system unit, CSU. Data acquisition unit or DAU, the responsibility of DAU is to fetch the physiological data from the sensor and to send it to the central system unit. To accomplish this task, the device must manage wireless Bluetooth connections. Central system unit hardware is the second pair of the wireless connection. The box contains a Bluetooth module and a PCM codec for voice data transmission. The module is interfaced to a PC using a parallel, serial, and USB cable. The audio data is obtainable through standard magic sockets. Now we are coming to the second part of blue eye technology, that is software. The software system consists of connection manager, data analysis module, and visualization module. Now coming to first part, that is connection manager. It is responsible for handling the wireless communication between the DAO and CSU. The connection manager manages number 1, communication with CSU hardware. Number 2, searching for new devices in the covered range. Number 3, establishing Bluetooth connections. Number 4, connection authentication. Number 5, incoming data buffering. And number 6, sending alerts. Data analysis module. It performs the analysis of the raw sensor data to obtain information about the operator's physiological condition. The most important analyses are motion eye movement to determine the level of operator's visual attention. Now coming to the last part, that is visualization module. Visualization module provides a user interface for the supervisors. The visualization module can be set in the offline mode, where all the data is fetched from the database. All the incoming alarm messages are instantly signaled to the supervisor. Now we are coming to some of the emotions sensors. Like we consider types of emotion sensors. Number 1, for example, for hand. It is, for example, emotion mouse. It is Cintiq mouse. For eyes, it is expression glasses. And for voice, it is artificial intelligence speech recognition. For number 1, for hand, it is emotional mouse. The device can be measure heart rate, temperature, galvanic skin responses, and minute bodily movements, and matches them with 6 emotional states. Now we are coming to that what are the 6 emotional states. Number 1 is happiness, surprise, anger, fear, sadness, and disgust. And Cintiq mouse. It is a modified computer mouse that includes a directional pressure sensor for aiding in recognizing or recognition of emotional valence. For example, liking and disliking, or attraction or avoidance. For eyes, expression glasses, a wearable device which allows any viewer to visualize the confusion and interest levels of the viewer. For voice, artificial intelligence, speech recognition. Speech recognition, the user speaks to computer through a microphone.
Hello friends, today I would like to tell you a very interesting Mullah Nasruddin story. One day, a man fell between the rails in an underground station. People were crowding and they were trying to save him. Everybody was saying, "Give me your hands, give me your hand," but the man was not responding. Mullah Nasruddin was also there in that crowd. Seeing this, he made his way to that man and said, "Friend, what is your profession?" "I am an income tax officer," the man replied. "Well, in that case, you take this hand." The man immediately responded, grasped Mullah's hand, and his life was saved. Mullah Nasruddin then turned towards the crowd and said, "You should never ask a taxman to give you anything, you fools," and he walked away. If you read this story, it turns out to be a funny story. But if you dig deep into it, if you read between the lines, you will find that it teaches us a couple of very important life lessons. Number 1, every problem has a solution. Now it happens with all of us. When we come across a problem, we start thinking that it's a huge problem and there is no solution to this problem. But it is not true. Every problem has a solution. Probably you are not able to find that solution. That's a different case. But that does not mean that there is no solution. Now let's talk about why you are not able to find the solution. It is probably because you have not understood the problem. Most of the time it happens when we are confronted with a problem, our first reaction is to start thinking about the solutions without even understanding the problem. The first step to solve a problem is to understand the problem. Understand the context of the problem. Understand who is getting affected and how. And understand why the problem is a problem in the first place. If you do that, I'm sure you will be able to find a better and appropriate solution to the problem. So whenever you come across a problem, remember these 2 points. Number 1, every problem has a solution. Number 2, try to understand the problem and accordingly find a solution. It is possible that the same solution doesn't work every time. You have to find a new solution. You have to change the way of thinking. You have to change your perception. You have to change your attitude. You have to change the way you look at the problem. And if you do all this, I'm sure you would come up with a better solution. In Hindi, it is rightly said, सोच को बदलो, सितारे बदल जाएंगे, नजर को बदलो, नजारे बदल जाएंगे. सोच को बदलो, सितारे बदल जाएंगे, नजर को बदलो, नजारे बदल जाएंगे. कश्तियां बदलने की जरूरत नहीं, दिशाएं बदलो, किनारा खुद ब खुद बदल जाएगा. Thank you so much.
Good morning, happy Suryoday, my dear students and parents. As usual, today we had 3 decorative programs by the students and faculty members. To start with, we had an excellent prayer song by the 3 legendary singers of the department, Joydeep of MCA 4th Sem, Hatim of BCA 3B and Nitya of BCA 5B for their song Ya Kunde. So thank you very much for the wonderful song. Then we had a technical session by a precious student from Afghanistan, Mr. Zahidullah, okay, belonging to MCA 5B. He touched upon the highlights of blue eye technology, which has got a lot of collaboration with artificial intelligence and other allied fields. Hearty congratulations, Zahidullah, for your wonderful preparation and rendering of this talk. Then we also had a motivational talk by Professor Jigar Abani. Professor, as usual, your talk was so natural, so colloquial, and you touched upon a very, very important aspect of communication. However, your communication is so good, one should understand how to handle it depending upon the situation. That's the lesson you have nicely taught to every one of us. At the same time, your ending quote with a regional language would have had a better reach for everyone. Thank you very much, Professor, for participating, Suryoday, and thank you all other student participants also. Keep watching, keep contributing for Suryoday. Thank you very much.